Hey everyone, I'm Courtney Morgan. Welcome to my home and welcome to your practice. This is a big, strong class that will go all over the body, but really focus on opening through the front body, meaning the quads, the hip flexors, the chest, and the heart. And along the way, we'll try some challenging poses, including one of my favorite arm balances, kapinjalasana. And aside from that, you shouldn't really need any props other than maybe a block if you have one handy, but otherwise, it's not totally necessary. All right, let's get started. So to begin, find a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. I'm going to take this block and place it between my inner ankles and sit nice and tall on it because that feels good to me. And go ahead and reach your arms out to the side, turn the palms towards the ceiling, and then reach back through the thumbs. Take an in-breath here as you really pull through the ring fingers, pull back through the thumbs. And as you exhale, draw your right elbow on top of your left, join elbows and palms, lift the fingertips up and press the forearms away. And take a few big breaths into the fibers between the shoulder blades on the back. You might even get lucky and feel this through your deltoids, those really beautiful muscles that lay over the top of the shoulders. And then again, we'll inhale, take the arms wide, turn the palms up, reach the thumbs back, inhale. And exhale, bring left elbow on top of the right, join elbows and palms, lift the fingertips up and press your arms away. And just allow yourself to start to develop a really natural but noticeable cadence of breath. And we don't need to be overly restrictive through the throat. Just really allowing ourselves to drop into practice a little bit. And then on your in-breath, take the arms wide, turn the palms up, reach back. And as you exhale, do the opposite, join the palms, reach the knuckles forward. And as you're doing this, reach the knuckles away from you, try to pull the center of the chest back. Good, we'll inhale here. And exhale as you release the arms down, interlace the hands behind your back. Good. Heels of the hands can touch or not, it's fine. Take the arms back. And then as you're taking the arms back, let the collarbones spread. As the collarbones spread, gently hug the front ribs in and lengthen the tail down towards the floor. One last in-breath like this. And exhale as you release the arms. One more time, interlace your hands in front. This time we'll flip the palms. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Really strongly stretch through index finger, knuckle, and thumb. And try to get longer through the sides of the waist. And then as you inhale, reach up. On your exhalation, take a little side bend over to the left. We'll inhale here, reach up. And exhale, take a little side bend over to the right. And let your in-breath bring you back to center. Exhale to release your arms. Come onto hands and knees, block off to the side if you're using one. And then go ahead and walk your hands forward. Okay, so fingertips might come off of the mat. Reach the hips back. And knees are about hip distance, but it doesn't really matter. And while you're here, press the fingertip pads down really strongly. As you do that, gently hug the front ribs up and in. Reach the tops of the hips back. And let the neck go. All right, so it doesn't mean that you're letting it hang necessarily, but you're letting the sides of the neck soften and release, letting the eyes release. Allowing yourself to continue to develop that natural cadence of breath. And on your exhalation, release the palms down. Make your way to hands and knees, tuck the toes, reach the hips up and back, make your way into downward facing dog. So this first down dog, go ahead and pedal your feet. Sway your hips, move a little side to side. And then just as a way to unstick some of the sticky stuff on the back that happens, take your feet a little wider than hip distance. Turn your right heel down towards the floor, toes turn out to the right about 90 degrees. Bend your left knee and then swing and reach into that outer right hip. Press into your palms, reach into the outer right hip. Take another big breath into that outer right side of your waist. And then exhale to come back through center. Go ahead and turn your left heel down towards the floor. Left toes turn off about 45 degrees. Bend your right knee and then swing into your outer left hip. Press down through the palms, get longer, get longer, get longer. Take another breath. Exhale as you come back through the center. And really simply, just walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of your mat. Come to a forward fold in Uttanasana. While we're here in Uttanasana, bend your knees, soften your knees. Let your ribs touch your thighs if that's possible for you. Take a hold of opposite elbows. And then really give your head a little swing yes, maybe a little swing no. Try to draw your elbow tips down towards the floor. And we're just taking a moment, right? Letting the brain settle, letting the feet settle. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open the mouth, exhale. And release your arms. Root down through the feet. Start to slide the tops of the thighs back. Bring fingertips to shins. Inhale and lift your chest parallel to the floor. And then allow the collarbones to broaden here. Exhale to fold forward. You can bend your knees again. And again, like that, bring fingertips to shins. Inhale, lift halfway and lengthen. Imagine as the thighs move back, the sides of the waist grow longer so the heart can reach forward. Exhale to fold forward. Last time, fingertips to shins, thighs back, chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold all the way down. Spike down through the heels. Inhale as you reach out and up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastitihi. And we'll begin just with a couple half salutations. Inhale as you reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana as you fold. Fingertips to shins. Inhale, lift halfway and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastitihi. One more like that. Inhale, reach up, just establishing rhythm. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips to shins. Inhale, lift halfway and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root through the feet, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. And building off of that, inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Fingertips to shins. Inhale, lift halfway and lengthen. Exhale, step the left foot back. Bring knee to the floor. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, bring hands to floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Take one in-breath here in down dog. Exhale as you step left foot forward. Bring right knee to floor. Inhale, both arms rise. Exhale, hands to floor. Step forward, Uttanasana. Fingertips to shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, fingertips to shins, lift halfway. Exhale, step right foot back, right knee to floor. Inhale as you reach both arms up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to floor, step back, downward facing dog. One in breath in down dog. Exhale, step right foot forward, left knee to floor. Inhale, both arms rise. Exhale, hands to floor, step forward. Fingertips to shins, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, samastitihi. Inhale, reach up, continuing to add on. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips to shins. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step left foot back, left knee to floor. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, hands to floor, step to plank. Take one in-breath in plank, press down and reach the chest forward. As you exhale, lower chaturanga or floor. Inhale to your back bend, low or higher. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an in-breath in down dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward, right knee to floor. Inhale, both arms reach. Exhale, hands to floor, step forward. Fingertips to shins. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, lift the chest, look up, a little back bend. Exhale, samastitihi. Inhale, urdhva hastasana, rise. Exhale, uttanasana, fold. Inhale, lift halfway and lengthen. Exhale as you step right foot back, right knee to floor. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, hands to floor, step to plank. Take an in-breath in plank, press the palms, spread the fingers, reach the heart. Exhale, lower chaturanga or floor. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one in-breath in down dog. Establish your hands, establish your feet. Exhale, step right foot forward, left knee to floor. Inhale, both arms rise. Exhale, hands to floor, step forward. Fingertips to shins, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, samastitihi. And keeping that same rhythm, inhale as we reach. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips to shins, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step left foot back. Keep the knee high this time. Inhale, reach both arms up. Good. As you exhale, take the elbows to the sides, bend them 90 degrees. And inhale like you're trying to dial the hands back. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Good. Again, pause, come out of that a little bit. Reestablish, left thigh reaches up and back, feet reach down to the floor. And then again, dial the palms back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hands to the floor, step to plank. Take one in-breath in plank. Exhale, chaturanga or to the floor. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an in-breath in down dog. Exhale completely, palms rooting, feet rooting. And inhale as you reach right leg up and back. So stay on the same side. Exhale, step right foot forward. Keep the left knee high again. Continue to pull the left thigh up. And then as you exhale, turn and open the chest to the right. Pull up through the right ring finger. And then with this broadness across the chest, lean a little bit back. Right? So you're still in the same plane, but like you're on a skewer. Rotate a little bit more. Lean that arm back. Inhale. Exhale. Hand to the floor. Step forward. Fingertips to shins. Inhale. Lift and lengthen. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale. Rise up. Lift the chest. Look up. A little back bend. Exhale. Samastitihi. Inhale. Take the arms wide if you can. Lift the chest. Look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway to lengthen. Exhale, step the right foot back. Keep the right knee high. Inhale, come up to a high lunge, right thigh reaching behind. Exhale as you bend the elbows 90 degrees. And then on your in-breath, try to dial the arms back. Lift the chest, look up. And exhale, come out of that. Recommit to the right thigh reaching. Recommit to the feet reaching down. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, reach the arms. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. One in-breath in plank. Exhale, chaturanga or floor. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an in-breath in down dog. And exhale completely. On your in-breath, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale to step left foot forward. Right knee stays high. Pop up onto the right fingertips, or you could use a block. And on your exhalation, turn and open to the left. Left arm reaching, left ring finger reaching. And then without leaning back, try to pull that left arm back. Right? So you're opening the chest. It's like you're filleting open a shrimp. Send your right thigh up. Lean that arm back. One more in-breath. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Step forward, uttanasana. Fingertips to shins, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you rise up, lift the chest and look up. Exhale, samastitihi. Inhale, reach up, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway to lengthen. Exhale, as you step or float back to plank or chaturanga. Lower chaturanga, pause if you're not already there. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, and then on your in-breath, reach your right leg up and back. Turn the toes to the right, lift the outer edge of the leg a little higher. Bend your right knee, try to pull that heel towards your hip, and then send your knee back. All right, take another breath. Feel that big stretch so your belly, the front of the quadriceps, the front of the hip. Exhale as you step right foot forward. Turn left heel to the floor. Inhale as you come all the way up to Virabhadrasana 2. Right, and then just see right toes forward, left toes a little in, heel to heel or heel to arch. And then notice where you tend to kind of hang out and see if you can move just a little bit deeper. So for me, it's right here, but I know I've got just like a little step more. So from there, can you lift the sides of the waist longer? Can you lift the heart? Turn the palms up and start to reach the thumbs back and just feel that open through the collarbones. Maintain that. Turn the palms back down. One more in-breath here. And exhale as you lengthen the leg. Good. Inhale, get longer. Exhale as you bring right fingertips to shin or block or floor, wherever it works for you. Left arm reaches high. Okay, and then just like we did, lean back, right? Not leaning back, trying to curve the heart back, leaning back like leaning the shoulder back, leaning the arm back. Okay, let the heart move forward so that you're getting longer. And as you establish really strong roots through the feet, let that make more length through the legs, more length through the spine, more width through the arms. Good. On your exhalation, bring hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga or floor. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment in down dog. Reestablish hands, reestablish feet. Establish your breath. And allow yourself to be here, feeling the ground beneath you. On your in-breath, reach your left leg up and back. Turn the toes to the left, lift the outer edge of the leg a little higher. Bend the knee, open the hip, lean back. Good. Take another breath. Try to pull that left knee behind. Arms stay super straight. Take one more. Exhale as you step left foot forward. Right heel to the floor. Inhale to Virabhadrasana 2. Okay. And then Warrior 2, establish your feet. So right toes turn a little in, left toes turn forward. heel to heel or heel to arch, both are fine. And notice if you're kind of holding yourself up a little bit and allow yourself to come into the pose a little more fully. From there, turn your palms up, send the thumbs back, let that broaden through the chest. Keep that same sense of width, turn the palms back down. One last in-breath like this, pull ring fingers apart. Exhale, lengthen the leg, reach forward and down, fingertips to shin or block or floor. Right fingertips reaching high. And whether you look up or down or forward, it doesn't matter at all. Try to get as much length between your hands as you can. And then as you root through the feet, imagine the length of the legs growing, the length of the spine growing. And from there, reach the right arm back, lengthen the heart forward. Take another in-breath like this. Exhale as you bring hands to the floor. Step back to plank. And then pause in plank. Okay, once you're in plank, can you feel how the hands are set up, right? And you could have your knees down for sure, but take a look at your hands. See, index fingers are pointed forward. Root down through the palms, and then really firmly establish the fingertips gripping on the ground. Okay, notice how that starts to turn on the stuff on the back side of the shoulders. We're gonna stay here for another breath. And then shift forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga or floor. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale and down dog. Exhale completely. On your in-breath, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale as you step right foot forward. Turn left heel to the floor. Good. And then right arm stays outside of the right leg. Sweep your left arm alongside your left ear. This is a useful place for a block for a lot of people. It mostly just depends on your dimensions. Okay? And instead of sinking down, like we want to be in the pose as much as we can, but don't sink into it. Let your hip move down. Let there still be a sense of bounce and spring through the feet, through the legs. Left arm reaches alongside the ear. Lean back, lean back, lean back, turn and spiral. And then look to the floor. Left hand to the left hip. Walk your right hand forward and one or two or many steps. Ardha chandrasana. Another nice place for a block if you'd like that. Okay, so in Ardha chandrasana, let both legs work. Turn the chest to open to the left. And as you're ready, left arm reaches high. Try to make the space between your hands even broader, even wider. Expand in every direction, inhale. And exhale, bend the knee, look to the floor. Step all the way back, Virabhadrasana 2. Down to the floor, step back to plank. Pause in plank, inhale. And then we'll walk right hand forward. Okay, so index finger still points to the top of the mat. Palm is spread, fingertips grip. Roll to the outer edge of the right foot, left leg stacks on top. Inhale as you sweep left arm high. Good. So try and get as wide as you can. Imagine there's something you can hold on to up here with this top hand and pull yourself up with it. And exhale, hand to the floor. Chaturanga up dog, down dog, or downward facing dog. Totally up to you. Let yourself settle, let yourself steady. And we'll inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip, lean back. Exhale, step left foot forward. Right heel to the floor. Leave your left hand outside of your left foot. Left knee stays bent. Inhale, right arm alongside the right ear. Uttita Parshvakonasana. Okay, and then get into that pose, but let there still be buoyancy so that you can lift yourself up using the amount of work that you're using, pressing down through the foot. Turn this chest open, spiral all the way from the belly, look up. And then look to the floor. Right hand to the right hip. One or many steps. Right leg lifts. Left hand to a block or the floor. All are fine. And as you establish your balance here by looking to the floor, really strongly send your left thigh back, send the heart forward. Re-reach your right arm. And then maybe you start to challenge your balance a little bit by looking up or looking forward. Can you expand in every direction? Left palm to the right palm, heart to toes, toes to hip. Another big breath. And look to the floor. Bend your left knee. Step all the way back, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step to plank. And again, we'll pause in plank. Walk the left hand a little forward. Walking it in doesn't do anything for you, right? Walk it forward a little bit. Roll to the outer edge of the left foot. And inhale, sweep your right arm up. Good. So thighs are back, chest is forward, arms are reaching. Just a big sense of expansiveness, of strength, sturdiness. Take a breath. Exhale, hand to the floor. Lower chaturanga or floor. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. And reestablish the breath. Reestablish your connection with the ground, with the earth. Walk your feet just a tiny bit closer toward your hands. Reach your right leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. Okay? And then this is a real challenge for balance. Start to walk your left hand back. And you might be able to walk it all the way back to the toes. You might be able to walk it to your shin or your thigh. You might be able to maybe reach back and find that foot. If you can, inhale here, pause. And then exhale, hand to the floor. Step the right foot forward, left knee to the floor. It's always good to do things that make you feel like a little bit of an ass. Hands to your thigh. Press into your right foot and lift yourself up out of this a little bit, right? So you're not sinking down. Lift up. Okay, while you're lifted, lift the heart, lift the chest. We'll bend the left knee, reach back with the left hand. Okay, once you have a hold of the foot, walk your hand across the top of the toes, turn the palms so the thumb points up, and then lift the heart up. Good. Keep pressing through your right foot so there's still tone in that right leg. And then if you'd like, reach your right arm high. Big in-breath here. Exhale as you bring hands to the floor. Nice. Tuck the back toes, lift that knee. Turn the heel down. Inhale to Virabhadrasana 2. And exhale, reach forward and down. Right hand to the floor of the block. Ardha chandrasana. Then we just take that same thing. So you already know how to do this pose. We've been here. And then add on that knee bend. So bend your left knee. Find the foot. And if you can, walk your hand across the toes. Find the inner border of the foot. And then press the foot into the hand. Lean back, lean back, lean back. You might turn to look at the wall. Take another in-breath. And then exhale, release the foot. Palms to the floor. Step all the way back to plank. Good. Pause, one in-breath in plank. Exhale, chaturanga or floor. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Reestablish the palms, reestablish the feet. Walk your feet a little closer to your hands. And then again, we'll inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. And then staying really rooted through that left palm. start to walk your right fingertips back. Right? So as long as you have 3 things on the ground, you're pretty stable. Right? And then as soon as you start to take that right hand away to reach for the foot or reach for the shin, that's when things become a little hairier. But just give it another try. It's good to challenge, good to try hard things. On your exhalation, release left foot forward, right knee to the floor. Both hands up to the left knee. Good. And then we'll come out of the pose a little bit, so press the hips up and back. Okay. Bend the right knee, reach back with the right hand. Walk your hand across the toes, hold on to the inner border of that foot, thumb pointed up. Okay, and then keep pressing the foot back. Keep the front ribs moving in, heart lifting up. And if you'd like, inhale to reach left arm up and back. Really beautiful pose. Let the neck be long, let the breath be steady. Exhale as you release hands to the floor. Tuck the back toes, turn the heel to the floor as you lift the knee. Inhale to Virabhadrasana 2. And then exhale, left fingertips to floor or block. Right leg, right arm high. So we're still turned to the side, right? And then bend the right knee. Reach back. Find the front of the ankle or the foot. If you can, walk your hands across the toes. Bring your arm into external rotation. Turn the thumb back. Good, and then take a breath. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Lean back, open the chest, open the heart. Exhale, release the foot. Hands to the floor. Step all the way back to plank. Take 1 in breath in plank. Exhale, chaturanga or floor. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Let yourself establish, let the eyes re-soften, let the ears re-soften. And on your in-breath, rock forward to plank. Walk that right hand half a hand forward. Roll to outer edge of the right foot. And certainly you could do this with your knee down as well. Okay. And then we'll bend that top knee. Reach back with the left hand. So this is what it looks like as the modified version of kapinjalasana. It's a really beautiful way to do the pose. If you'd like, bottom leg is supporting you in vashisthasana. And then left arm reaches back. Good. Kapinjalasana, inhale. Exhale, hand and foot to the floor. Just downward facing dog. Inhale as you come forward to plank. Walk the left hand a little forward, roll to outer edge of the left foot. Or left knee down. Inhale, reach right arm high. And bend your top knee. Reach back with the right hand. Find the ankle, find the foot. Kapinjalasana. Lean back, lean back, lean back. So the support from the ground, the hand and the foot on the ground, the outer hip lifting up, gives the freedom of the spine to move into this. And then exhale as you release hand and foot down. Downward facing dog. We'll bring the knees down. Settle the hips back. A well-deserved child's pose. Reach the arms back alongside your legs. Forehead to the ground. Just rock your head side to side. Bring the hands forward. Help yourself come up to sit on your knees. Okay. Then lift yourself up. So knees are hip distance apart. If you find it helpful to have a block between your legs, it's a great way to do this pose too. But for today, let's just keep it really simple. So knees hip distance apart, toes tucked or untucked, it really doesn't matter. Bring hands to your heart. Okay, lengthen the tail down, draw the front ribs in. Inhale as you lift up through the chest. And then as you exhale, reach that left arm back. And, right arm back, left arm alongside the ear. Open through the chest. Just a one-sided version of ustrasana. Try to keep the chest as level as you can. And hands back to the heart. Stay lifted. Inhale. And then start to take it back again. Curling through the top of the chest. Reach the left arm back now. Right arm alongside the ear. Good. Inhale. Ustrasana. One of the versions. Another big breath. And then palms to heart. Press through your shins. Inhale to rise. Exhale as you sit back on your heels or hands and knees down. Pause. So good to feel the energetic aftertaste of the pose. Right? In a practice like this where we're just moving pretty consistently, these times of stillness become even more important, even more clear. As you're ready, come back up onto your knees. And then just one more time, ustrasana. So either that version that you just did again, or palms together. Inhale as you lift the chest. Remember, tail down, front ribs in. Inhale. And then exhale, start to lean back. You could certainly wait here, or one hand to each foot. Try to find the inner ankle. And then inhale, right? If it's more comfortable to keep your head lifted, keep your head lifted. I like to just reach the crown of the head back. Big opening, really, really big pose. And then hands to your heart. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, sit the hips back down. Hands in your lap, pause. Just noticing the aftertaste, the flavor of the pose. Just walk your hands forward. Make your way into downward facing dog just one more time. Or one more time for long, I should say. And then we'll bring the right knee behind the right wrist, right ankle behind the left. Pick up your back thigh, move the knee back, and then untuck the toes. Okay, and then if you need a little bit more sensation through that outer right hip, crawl your right shin just a little forward. Okay, lengthen the chest, lengthen the torso up, almost like a back bend. And then exhale as you fold forward. So just moving in a little bit of the opposite direction now. If you like a block under forehead, great. If you prefer to just stay lifted or to melt all the way down, that's great too. As you are ready, let your in-breath bring you back to your hands. And then go ahead and walk your hands just a little to the left, right? So your torso is looking over that right foot. Try to pull back with the hands. Try to reach the heart forward. You'll feel how this just moves the sensation to the outer right hip a little bit more. Good. Another big breath like this. And then hands back to center. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog, just briefly. Left knee comes behind the left wrist, left ankle behind the right. Draw your right knee back. So if you have set it down, pick it up, move it back a little. Untuck the back toes. And then if you need to adjust, which this is just one of those poses that is so habitual for us, it's good to start to challenge it a little bit. Bring your shin slightly more parallel to the front of your mat if that feels appropriate. And then lift the heart, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, let your arms walk forward, pausing on forearms, head to block, hands folded, head to the back of the hands. Lots of different variations. And in the next breath or two, make your way at least to your palms. Start to turn your chest to face that left foot. Right, so the trajectory is just a little bit more to the right. And then stay here, trying to pull back through the hands. That left hip is rooted and down. Eyes soft. So after all of this big, expansive opening and effort, we're giving ourselves just a little bit of time. Go ahead and walk your hands back. Tuck the back toes. Step back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees a bunch. Try to lengthen the hips up and back, root through the palms, root through the fingertips, and then send the thighs back. Reach the heels down and back. One big in-breath right into the back body, sides of the waist. Exhale completely. And then make your way to seats. Bring feet to the floor. So lots of different versions of this, variations of this. If you'd like, keep your toes on the ground. If it works better for you, lift your shins parallel to the floor. Okay, so pausing here in Navasana. So we've done a lot of front body opening. I want you to keep that same sensation of staying open, but we're just going to work the stuff on the front a little bit more directly. Interlace hands behind the head. As you exhale, curl the elbows in, lower Ardha Navasana. Straighten the legs out if you can. And then release the arms, lift up Navasana. Hands behind the head, lower down Ardha Navasana, legs straighten. Good, curl up, lift the chest, look up. Hands behind the head, lengthen the legs, Ardha Navasana. And then twice more, Navasana, lift the chest. Exhale, lower, Ardha Navasana. Inhale, Navasana. And then feet to the floor. Stay lifted, stay tall. As you lower, roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down. Arms by your sides. Let the collarbones be broad. And take the feet a little wider than the hips. I just love this because it's so simple. And then exhale, take your knees over to the left. You know, it's just how yoga teachers work. We just get really into some stuff, go through periods of it. And inhale as you come back through center. Take your knees over to the right, swinging that left leg in, and then all the way back to the center. Hug your right knee towards your chest. Lengthen the left leg out. Give your right knee a nice big squeeze. And then with your left hand on the knee, right arm to the side, as you exhale, take the leg across your body. Just really simple, very, very basic twist. On your in-breath, come back to center. Hug the knee in. And release right foot to the floor. Hug your left knee towards your chest. Lengthen your right leg out. Give your left knee a big squeeze. And then with right hand on the knee, take your leg over to the right. Left arm to the side. No need to crank or push. Letting the body just settle in, unwind. And inhale to come back through center. Knee hugs towards the chest. Good. Left foot to the floor. Cross the right leg all the way on top of the left, knee to knee. Lift your chest away from the floor. Lift your hands up towards your shins, your ankles, or your feet. So you're in Supta Gomukhasana, and then go ahead and release back of the head to the floor. This is another spot where maybe you have a block behind your head. Give yourself a little rock side to side. And we'll unwind the legs, reach arms and legs up. Go ahead and just roll your ankles and your wrists in big circles. And then we'll cross left knee on top of the right. And hands to your shins. Go ahead and lift your chest up. Hold on to the shins, the ankles, or the feet. And then just let the shoulders come back to the floor, towards the floor. Give yourself a little rock side to side. And we'll unwind the legs. Lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs. And bend the knees. Release feet to the floor. Lengthen out your legs, release your arms down. Take a moment to tuck each shoulder blade underneath. And letting the eyes close. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. And another deep breath in. Open mouth as you release. Feeling the whole body release and relax. Just giving your weight to gravity. As always, if you'd like to, if your time allows you to stay here longer, then please do. Otherwise, gently begin to come back to your breath. Wiggle fingers and toes. Lick your lips or swallow to clear your throat. And one way or another, gently transition to your right side. Pausing there. And using hands and arms, come all the way up to seated. in whatever way is comfortable and supportive for you. We'll join the palms, bow the chin, acknowledge our time, our practice, our effort. Have a great day, everybody. Namaste, and thanks for being here.